running a little bit late. Hey, Flashbeat76, thanks for the follow. I'm running a little bit late. I wanted to get going at 9. It is now 9:30. Good thing I'm not streaming tomorrow because I don't have time to set up a next stream before work. Good morning, Big Gamer. Good morning, Salamat. Good morning, Heartfang. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, Flattershy. Let's see. Dab on my dad with a baseball? I can't. He's on vacation right now. He's a couple states away. Greetings, Flashbeat. Thanks for joining us for the first time. How's everybody else doing? I'm gonna take a swig of water. Because I was in a blind panic trying to get ready for stream in time. I'm telling you guys, streaming to multiple locations may make growth easier, but boy howdy is it a fuck ton of work. I do not exactly recommend. Like, if you have a full-time job on top of streaming, do not recommend. Do as I say, not as I do. Alright, not too many reasons not to get into the game. Did I know that I am cute? I have been informed. I have been informed of this. Okay. There we go. Straight into the game. Why am I being booped? The stream has just started and I'm already being booped. Why am I being Okay. Let me try and at least attempt to sort out my inventory. Where am I keeping glowstone dust anyway? Footcraft? What do you mean footcraft? I'm a horse. I don't have feet. Why would I want to craft feet? I don't need a feet. Horses don't need feet. Should you ever ask what the status is? This bridge project is itching. I still haven't been able to... Surprise still hasn't, like, added me to the land. They might be super busy with something. They haven't really gotten back to me for a little bit. I'll have to bop them again. Here, let me find, hang on, let me bop Surprise again real quick. Oh, Surprise is away from home right now, Heart. Surprise is away from home right now. That's why they haven't been able to add me. Are there other things other things you can do on the path? There's other bridges and stuff, but I assume you just really want to get that one done first, right? You check back next week? Yeah, sorry about that, Heart. You just really want to get that bridge done before anything else, and you don't want to start it even if you can't like put down those blocks. You got severe OCD, really? I didn't know that about you. I'm glad you're able to manage your symptoms successfully. Good for you. Just sort out my mailbox to figure out where we left off last week. You legit do things in a specific way, and if you can't be sure that we're done with this, things are done, you won't even start. It's really weird. I mean, that sounds a little bit like autism. Like, are you saying, oh, I have OCD, like as in, oh, I can be obsessive about some things? Or are you, like, actually, like, diagnosed with OCD? Okay, so you are diagnosed. Cool. You have OCD on top of that. Honestly, I think it's a little bit of both, Heart. I think that particular symptom you're describing might be a little bit of both. Hello, Horror Pony. All the time people say, lol, I'm so OCD about this, when they don't actually have OCD. That's what I want. Do I have yeah, I already have that's what I want. How about one of me? Thanks, Horror Pony. Yeah, I already got this. We're gonna go donate these. Had to spawn real quick. Everybody brace for a frame drop. Everybody brace for a frame drop. Yeah, diagnosed with both. Ah, there's where we're going. Disc donation is over here. Running out of places to give discs. There we go. Bam! Alright, I think I was clearly working with cobblestone last. Let's see if we can figure out where I left off. Oh, nighty-night. I figured out whose farm this is, and I said, hey, you know, you can take this and move in instead. I found out, like, whose farm this is, and I said, hey, you know, we can, like, work together so you can move in there. But, like, they didn't take down the farm or anything, you know? Like I said, hey, why don't you give me, like, an example of your design if you want to move in? And they haven't gotten back to me. I might have to message them again. That does sound like an OCD thing, Heart. That absolutely sounds like an OCD thing. Okay, so it looks like I did, like, fully stop. So let's go back to the beginning and work with the spruce trapdoors. Good for you that you're managing your symptoms so successfully. Like I never would have known you had OCD or anything of the sort unless you told me. You're really good at doing that? I can tell, definitely. You don't really know why? Masking. I believe it's called masking. People with autism do it all the time to appear quote-unquote like normal. You might be extending your masking to your OCD symptoms as well. Whoa, okay. Let's just, Bum, bum. Hang on, let me turn off the roleplay chat. There we go. Gumming up the chat a little bit. I'm thinking of getting a fursuit soon. I've wanted one for quite a few years, but I've never, like, really had the chance to do, like, the actual research. Thankfully, I've, like, since I've gotten back into streaming, I've gained a whole bunch of, like, furry friends, including Quinn, who made my upcoming live 2D model, as well as all of my channel art. Like, if you see art on my channel, besides, like, the commissions I sometimes, like, display on screen, you know, like the pictures I show off sometimes, those are made by other people, and everything but my PNG tuber, everything was made by Quinn. He's like a furry. So he was able to recommend me a whole bunch of suit makers they think that could do a pony justice. So I'll have to look into the links they sent me when I get the chance. I mean, it'd be interesting at fursuiting at a convention, but I also want to keep myself, like, my face, like, private. There's kind of a conflict there, because sure, no one would see my face when I'm in the fursuit, but I'd need, like, a handler, you know? And, like, even if I was at a suit, if somebody saw me and the handler, like, hanging out outside of the con, they'd realize, oh, that's Passion, that's what she really looks like. Click, I'm gonna take a picture and share it all over the internet and disrupt her privacy. Or, like, what if somebody follows me back to, like, my hotel room to get a picture of me once I leave with the suit off, you know? Those are probably, like, worst case what-ifs, but, like, I'm kind of cautious about these things. I very much enjoy, like, having nobody know what my human form looks like. You think I'm overthinking about it? Perhaps. But, like, like, what if I get some, like, real weird stalker fan who wants to know what I look like? I know, I'm catastrophizing. But, like, this is what I do. Like, I'm your local friendly paranoid bitch, okay? This is one thing you need to know about me. I'm your local friendly paranoid bitch. I have safeguards on top of safeguards for lots of stuff. I have two-factor authentication enabled for even the most mundane accounts that would, like, never ever be hacked. Most cons have headless lounges where photography is prohibited. Have a mask under the mask, easy. And those who get caught doing that are expelled from the con. The backup mask. Well, I'm not worried about people yanking the head off. Because the plan, most of the time there's security before the entrance. What I'm worried about is that I'd probably go back to the... I'd either need somewhere that I could, like, change out of the fursuit in the con without any, and then be able to leave, you know, without anybody realizing, okay, person with a fursuit went in, person with a fursuit went out. Clearly it's the same person. Or I'm worried that I have a friend there as my handler. And then people see, okay, the handler was with Passion in her fursuit. The handler is now with this random woman at her fursuit. Like, clearly this must be what Passion actually looks like. Or, like, somebody follows, or I stay in the fursuit the whole time, only take it off once I'm back at the hotel. But somebody follows me back to the hotel and, like, figures out what floor I'm on by watching the elevator. Like, I know this is crazy paranoid shit, but, like, the internet is an insane place, you know? Like, paranoid is kind of how you stay safe. Like, I know, sometimes you can't trust the goodwill of people. Like, I know this is absolutely insane shit, but, like, I don't know, you can't trust people sometimes. I just like being like an anonymous horse on the internet, man. I don't need people seeing my human form. Headless lounge, that's what it's there for. Oh, I see! Okay, so you'd use the headless lounge to change out of your fursuit. So someone would have to specifically be watching the lounge, and even then, probably more people would be going in and out. I'd probably have to go in there without my handler. But, like, nobody would know which person emerging was me. That makes sense. I could do that. Change out in a headless lounge. The only thing in that case, I have to go in there with my handler? Alright. So really the only non-suitors are not allowed in. Unless they are handlers. I mean, I wouldn't be able to get the suit off on my own. I don't know, I mean, I feel like the handler is... I mean, couldn't the handler be there for anything except getting the suit off? Because the headless lounge sounds absolutely perfect. That's great. Somebody would have to be really paying insane attention to figure out which person emerging from the headless lounge I was. And, like, if there were security guards outside, like, they'd be able to figure out if someone was kind of stalking it. Handler's here to help you get in and out of suit and be your eyes and ears. You should know you're a fursuit handler. Okay, so the headless lounge kind of takes away some of the anxiety. But the only thing I would have to worry about is people putting two and two together that I'm hanging out with my handler in and out of suit. And you're, like, making that connection. Which I know is, you know... I just like my privacy, you know? I know that's, like, perhaps I should relax a little bit. That is just one thing I'm worried about. I'm hanging out with the handler outside of suit. People recognize the handler, realize my human form must belong to me. Which I suppose is a risk I'm gonna have to take. Would your suit be a pony or something different? Oh, that will happen no matter how hard you try? Oh boy. Definitely a pony. It would be a fursuit of my normal pony. I really only have the one character. Your friend tried to do the exact same thing. It worked for about 4 cons. Have my handler in a suit as well. I don't think that's quite how it works. The handler has to be out of a suit. To, like, be your eyes and ears. Oh dear. Because in a suit would be the only way I'd be comfortable actually going to a con. Because I could keep myself private. Be respected them in the privacy because in furry cons it's really not cool to harass a student who doesn't want to be in public. Okay, so if somebody did try to, like, expose my human form, by figuring out, like, who my handler is hanging out with outside of the con, like, they would get completely and utterly shunned, right? They would get canceled for it? Alright. That kind of behavior is a no-no. I just worry. I just like being anonymous. Like, I'd still go to cons, but if I go to cons without a fursuit, I wouldn't go under the name Passionate About Ponies, you know? I'd go as just another anonymous person. At the very least, like, I can wear a mask. Like, if I'm hanging out with my handler, like, outside of the con, I can at the very least wear a face mask, you know? So even worse comes to worse and some bozo just does try to expose me. Like, they don't get my face, you know? That would make me feel a bit more comfortable. I guess to be honest, but there will not be a perfect solution of being invisible. I suppose so. So it would be a choice between never going to a con as Passion, or going to a con as Passion in a fursuit, and taking the small risk that someone's gonna recognize me hanging out with my handler. I suppose that sounds alright. Go to probably be in fursuit to when I leave the hotel with my handler. At the end of the day at a con, change out of my fursuit. Have it in like a bag where no one can see the fursuit. And then leave like the headless lounge with out of fursuit so nobody can quite tell like which person who left would be me. And even when I'm hanging out outside of the con, like have a face mask on so even if someone was being a creep, they wouldn't get a picture of all of me. That sounds doable. That mitigates a lot of risk. You know, I guess there is no perfect solution. Some fursuit lounges have fursuit storage. This is getting more and more interesting. I'm sure my friend Quinn would, like, tell me all about it. I'm sure he knows a whole bunch about it. I am learning. Knowing all this stuff, it seems like I think I've come up with a pretty good game plan. You can tell me all about it too? Thanks, Heart. But I think I've come up with a pretty good game plan to, like, minimize risk. You handle your friend at a con each year? That's cool. Yes, hello, Fox, and hello, April. Like, I haven't even contacted anyone about getting a suit yet, but this stuff is still at the back of my mind. You're part of the security at that con. Alright. Like, I haven't even picked someone to contact about making a suit yet. But this stuff is still, like, weighs on my mind. But I do feel a little more comfortable. Like, I think I've come up with a game plan that, like, mitigates as much risk as possible. Because, like, I want to go to a con as Passion and, like, meet you guys. But, like, I also want to keep my human form private, so I feel like a fursuit, like, gets me, like, strides the middle ground, you know? Like, I feel like that's some good middle ground. Of course, like, that suit, if I get it made, it's gonna take months, it's gonna take quite a while to make. Like, it's not gonna be made at the drop of the hat. So, it's gonna be a while before I really have to worry about that. But it's good to know all this stuff. It's a hope for the future. You want to attend an Everfree Northwest Con?
Knight_E_Knight donated $1 and said mask under the mask fund.
Thank you, Nighty. That's cute. Thanks, man. Mask under the mask fund. There's a hole here. Right now. It's getting filled with dirt. I'm not gonna use up my precious coarse dirt there. You have this option of yours that you came up, is that you have 2 OCs, you got your furry one, you've got your pony one. Nah, man, I've just got the pony one. Like, and Quinn hates that I've only got 1 OC. Like, he wants to draw me in all sorts of ways, but I've only got the 1 OC. Like, if I need a new OC, I just slap a new species on the same OC. It drives him nuts that I don't have more characters for him to draw. Ah, Heartwarming Fox is like your furry form, I see. I wondered about that name change you went through. You know a good suit maker who's pretty active on Twitch who also does ponies? Quinn sent me a whole bunch of makers that he likes. That they think could do a pony justice, so I'm gonna take a look at them. They also sent me a whole bunch of makers to, like, blacklist and not to use under any circumstances. Due to misbehavior in the community or just poor experiences from commissioners. Which I appreciate, it's very helpful of him. I just haven't had a dang chance to look at all the links he sent me yet. The only 2 pony conventions I've ever been to was BronyCon 2018 and BronyCon 2019. I haven't had a chance to go to one since. I've been to some local conventions since, like some small local conventions, but they weren't like pony conventions. They were just general nerd conventions, you know? Never been to a specifically furry convention before. There was at some point a plan to go to Furpocalypse with my friend Quinn, but he wasn't able to get the paperwork to apply as a vendor in time, and he only wanted to go if he could be a vendor. So that fell by the wayside. We still hope to meet up someday, probably at a con. I did go to, what was it? Was it 2021? It was 2020. I went to PAX East. Yeah, I went to PAX East, 2022. I was there. I had a pretty good time. Didn't have a chance to go back for 2023, though. It just crept up on me, and I never, bought tickets in time. You never been in one before? Next time you try to go to a con? It's lots of fun. I actually really like the shopping. I really like shopping at cons. I know I should be trying to save money, but, shopping at cons is really fun. You know one thing I want to do someday? Well, after I premiere with my live 2D model, I want to team up with, all the other pony VTubers, and I want to host a So You Wanna Be a VTuber panel at, a pony convention. That's a small dream of mine. I want to team up with all the other pony VTubers and do a So You Wanna Be a VTuber, panel at some pony convention. I have to be a bit more established in the community to do that, I think. I don't talk to the other pony VTubers enough. We're really acquaintances, if anything. I'm far too shy and I keep to my own corner far too much. I'm sending me both your characters. Keep a note of the text included too. I'll take a look in a second. You're turned off from FurCon's pre-caping due to the pre-pandemic due to gatekeeping, so you tend now to stay away from them. Ponian folks are so much more welcoming and fun to hang with. What do you mean gatekeeping? What sort of gatekeeping goes on at furry conventions? I've never heard of this. I won't say I've been super deeply engrossed in the furry fandom. I've only you know, interacted with it tangentially. I'm mostly into the pony fandom. What's so gatekeepy about furry cons? Oh, good for you, Doc. You found a mod for T-Launch where you can play with a controller. I hope you're enjoying that. Let's not get into gatekeeping problem in the furry fandom. It's bad at places. Okay, I get that, but at the very least, can you tell me what to watch out for? Like, can you tell me how to avoid, like, negative experiences? Give me a little bit of forewarning. Maybe it's because you're new to the family. You're Brony since December of 2022. Oh, dang! Baby Brony. Welcome, welcome. You aren't even a year of Brony. Better late than never is what I always say. You actually do enjoy it because it's much more comfortable, Doc. I'm glad to hear that. Me, I'm always gonna be a keyboard gal. I mean, I'm totally playing on the controller right now, as you can see. I'm totally playing on controller, obviously. No keyboards here. Mainly the popular furries going, you can't be in my photo because your fursuit only costs X amount. Oh, jeez. Who cares about photos, man? I just want to vibe and hang out with people and be a walking, talking horse. I'm sorry that you felt that way, BitGamer, that like nobody wanted to interact with you. But like I know I said I want to hang with people, but I want to hang with people that I already know, you know? Like, I don't want strangers coming up to me to try to touch or hug me. Like, I'd be okay with pictures maybe, but... You know, I just want to hang out with my friends that I know. Like, my handlers would be friends that I'd know. Like, that would be the main reason to go. So, I think I'd be okay if people I don't know didn't want to hang out with me. I'm sorry that it wasn't everything that it turned out to be, though. Like, it's totally fair that that's something you wanted. But, like, personally, I think I'll be okay just hanging out with my friends. Like, I'm a My Little Pony VTuber. Like, if somebody, like, doesn't, like, wanna, like... I think I'm pretty used to rejection, you know? Like, I've already learned, I'm already quite comfortable that some people just aren't gonna want, I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody, and I've well come to terms with that. I'm quite happy with it. If I want to get to a panel that starts at an hour, and first we'd have at least 2 hours before leave at least 2 hours before the panel from the Headless Lounge because people will stop you for pictures. Noted, and cuter your suit the more it happens. Oh dear, noted. That's good to know. So perhaps if there's a panel that you really, like, maybe don't go in fursuit every single day or only a fursuit, like, part of the day. Especially if there's a panel you want to go to. Like, if you want to do some shopping, make sure you save some time out of fursuit for shopping. I getcha. Or if it was all of you that I got to see at a convention, well, that would be the point. Having a passionate about ponies or a Water Wings fursuit would let me interact with you all at a convention in person, as Passion, as Water Wings, without having to show my human form. I feel like that's a good middle ground for all of us. For the love of all things holy, drink water? Duly noted, regularly. I'm sure my handler will shove water down my throat. I believe that's their job, I'll keep that in mind. Hey, thanks for the follow. I saw that, I was just talking and wasn't able to say it immediately. Again, we're getting way ahead of ourselves because I haven't even chosen who I want to contact about getting a suit yet. But I still 100% appreciate, like, all of this advice. It's going to be very helpful in the future. It's all stuff I didn't know before. There's been too many cases of fursuiters overheating. Double noted. I'd want to get a Water Wings, like, fursuit. I have to figure out what to do about the wings. I suppose the wings would be, like, stuffed, you know? The wings would be stuffed like a stuffed animal. Hydrated, dihydrate, indeed. In fact, I'm going to take some gulps from my water bottle right now. You couldn't fursuit, you get hot above 70 degrees Fahrenheit. You must suffer for the art. It is called suffering for the art. I mean, the wings I would probably get stuffed like a stuffed animal, you know? As for a mane and tail, I probably want, like, actual fake hair. Because one of the main things about my OC is the sheer length of her hair, you know? Like, you guys know, she's got some bomb, long-ass hair. So I'd want to, like, talk with her first, about, like, what kind of, like, fake hair to use. Like, something, like, durable and, like, easy to take care of, probably. Because I want it really, really long. And triple note, I am not obligated to say yes to a picture. If I gotta go, feel comfortable for any reason, I can always decline a picture request. That's a good point. Unless you get a built-in air conditioner, that would look cool in a proto-gen suit. That would be pretty cool, actually. A built-in air conditioner in a proto-gen suit. That'd be expensive, but really freaking cool. A lot of furries tend to forget that. I shall make sure to remember this. Do I prefer better Batman or Superman? I would be honest, I don't consume a lot of Batman or Superman content. I guess Batman, because I have consumed marginally more Batman content in my life than Superman content. I heard a spooter, but I don't know where it is. I bet it's underground. There are spooter noises somewhere. Do you guys hear the spooter? I hear the spooter. Hashtag consume Batman? What? Why? That is such a random thing to say. Well, hey, if you're eating Batman, you're not eating me, so knock yourselves out. Depending on the maker, my vision will either be really, really good or really, really bad or somewhere in between. Well, that's what a handler is for, honestly, but it is something to keep in mind, definitely. There's a fan animation video where somebody animated Pinkie Pie eating Batman. Bit Gamer? Are you certain that that is a quote-unquote fun video and not a fetish video? Like, you absolutely certain about your definition there? Are you certain that that's not a fetish video? Cause, tugging at my collar. Especially if the con space has stairs, a handler saves life. Oh god, stairs. Oh god, I won't have hands, I'll have hooves. So you guys might not know this about me. Wait, I mean, I don't have hands normally. Like, when I rarely, very rarely... Big Gamer, have you ever heard of vor? Big Gamer, do you know what vor is? V-O-R-E. Do you know what that is? If you don't, good, never look it up. If you don't know what that is, good, never look it up, live a blissful existence, and be happy. Like, if you don't know what that is, genuinely good for you. Like, I am so happy for you. You live a blessed life, and we all wish we could be you. Dude, you do not... But like I was saying, like, I don't normally have hands, but when I very rarely take on a human form, I use railings no matter what. Like, even if it's not a super steep set of stairs, I always use a handrail if provided. So if I'm, like, fursuiting in a human form, I'm not gonna have hands, I'm gonna have hooves! I can't grab onto a railing! Dear God, stairs are gonna be terrifying! Yeah, I know, you don't need the blue pony tumbling off the stairs. You always trying to live happiness? Good, good, Big Gamer. Don't let go of that. How bad could it be? Very. Very. You don't need this information. You do not need to know that information. Just, you're good. You know, you can live your entire life without knowing what it is. You can live your entire life without knowing what it is. You know, your whole, you know, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I shouldn't have even said anything, you know? I shouldn't have even said anything. It's not even important. Just, you know, don't worry about it. Change it. Change the subject. Change the subject. Check those messages. Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking. Just you trust us on this one. Oh, you have a snow leopard? Damn. That is not what I expected. It's pretty cool. What's going on? Don't worry about it, Doc. Don't worry about it. Nope, we're not. Nope, we're not giving them any reasons to look it up. Nope, not talking about it. Oh God! No, don't scar yourself on my account. I cannot be responsible for you scarring yourself because you looked it up. Like, I wash myself of all responsibility. If you look it up and you become scarred for life, this is not my fault, you know? I am not responsible for any life scarring that occurs due to things said on this channel. I need like a disclaimer. The horse is not legally responsible for scarring due to Googling terms used on stream. You always bring 2 OC badges to a con. One of your pony and, like, one of your, like, furry, right? And your other of your snocks. Yeah! Me, I only have, literally, I've used the same OC to represent myself for 10 plus years. I literally do not have other OCs. Like, if I've ever needed another OC, I've just slapped another species on it. Like, literally, like, if you pointed a gun at my head and, like, forced me to create a furry OC that, like, wasn't a pony, I would just create an otter with, like, the exact same color scheme. It would just be a blue otter, because my pony is a swimming pony. It would just be a blue otter. Like, literally, if I ever need another OC, I'd just take my same OC as ever and slap a new species on her. I'm very simple. I do not need much to be happy when it comes to characters. I'm gonna take it as a good thing that I don't remember who Chris Chan is. That name sounds extremely familiar, so I probably heard about whatever this drama was at some point. But I genuinely cannot recall the details. So I am going to stay happy in my bliss and ignorance. My brain forgets things a lot, and honestly that is a blessing as much as it is a curse. Interesting. I'm assuming that I don't want to hear more. Because we were implying it was on the same level as the forbidden knowledge, so... I'm going to be happy in my ignorance. Blissfully unaware for all of time. I went quite a ways. Basalt, I'm gonna go grab more deep slate, hang on. Actually... yeah. Should I leave this, or should I What happens if I add deep slate? Does it look weird? Actually, I think it adds a nice touch to it. Oh, suddenly it is day. Basalt, cobbled deep slate. There we go. Jeez, guy decided he wanted to be Truman from the Truman Show. Like, didn't he? I don't think the dude understand the moral of the movie from the Truman Show. Like, I don't think he understood the point of the movie. Bye, David. Enjoy your lessons. Bye. Enjoy your guitar lesson. That sounds cool. What the fuck? Why do they look the same? What the fuck? I'm putting down basalt. Why does it look like deep slate? Then what the fuck is that? Oh, I'm putting down the wrong side. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like it. Back to the beginning. And then we'll move on to concrete powder. You're sending me very curious image. We're very welcome in advance. Oh, so Heart, I need to let you know that you have ruined my life. I tried the thing you suggested to fix my VR setup, and it worked. Heart, you have ruined my life. I didn't use it's my Vive, my expensive Vive, for 2 years because of an issue that you solved with a single sentence, with a simple solution that took me 30 seconds. Heart, you have ruined my life with super helpful advice. I haven't used that thing for 2 years! Do you have any idea how much mental damage I have taken? Do you have any idea how much mental damage I have taken from the fact that the fix was that simple? You have ruined my life, Heart, with your extremely helpful and correct advice. I will never forgive you for being so helpful and smart. I will never recover. Like, what the fuck? I'm so mad. 2 years! I didn't use the thing for 2 years! Well, it works now. I got it working. It's all working. Actually tried VR chat for the first time. RIP headphone users. Well, that's why I have a limiter on my mic. I have like a software limiter in OBS, so the sound physically can't go above a certain amount to avoid blasting people's ears off. Which is why I felt comfortable getting right up to the mic. It's gonna sound terrible, but it won't like blast your ears off. This time traveling got the 2 years back easy. Ugh. Wouldn't it be cool if there was a time freeze mod for Minecraft? I mean, are you sure there isn't already one? It seems like they made just about every Minecraft mod under the sun these days. McDonald's, Mike, let's go! Yeah, sometimes when I'm really trying to emphasize something, I get very close to the mic so it sounds terrible. But yeah, I tried out VR chat for the first time. I started looking at places where I could get like a pony VR chat model, you know? And there's a base I really like. And my friend Quinn, who I've been talking about this whole time. Quinn's the best. He's so useful to have around. He's so smart and cool and he knows everything ever. And his husband is really fun to hang out with too. Quinn and Rat, they're like such a pair. I love them. We're all in a Discord. Quinn made a Discord with all of his friends. And we all get along like a house on fire. It's great. It's amazing. I want to hang out in real life with Quinn and Rat so badly. But like I was saying, like Quinn, he actually wants to try like retexturing like a VR chat model. So we're both gonna like buy the model, because apparently if you commission someone to like retexture the model, the terms of the terms of service say both you and the person making it need to buy it. So he's going to see if he can like retexture it to something we can both be happy with. Yeah. He's going, you know, like slap on my color, slap on my cutie mark. Maybe change up, maybe find the longest hair that's possible. Find the longest mane and tail possible, slap my mane color onto it. Like, it's not going to be a one-to-one match of my pony, but it doesn't need to, you know? It's just got to be the right color body, the right color tail. It's got to have a cutie mark, and it's got to have a long mane and tail, and you know, the right eyes, and bang, that's basically my horse, you know? Doesn't have to be anything fancy. So he just wants to try it out, so he's giving it a shot. And if for some reason he is not able to, and apparently the person who created the base actually takes commissions. So we have a backup plan if that falls through, but I'm curious to see what he's able to do. Would it be standing on its hind legs? Oh god, you just imagined it? It would. In fact, my Live 2D model is mostly bipedal. So my Live 2D model is built in such a way that it looks bipedal. But it pulls it off like very nicely, you know? I think you guys will get used to it pretty quick. Hello, Derpsty. Derpsty greeting us with their customary greeting. You want to see bipedal water wings? You will. You will very soon. The model is coming. Oh, she's a-coming. The Live 2D model's coming. You can't stop her. You can't stop the future. But yeah, I've been, like, lots of exciting stuff is always happening. So many things to set up, so many things to get ready. So many things I'm just stuck waiting for. Ah! It's definitely anthro, right? It is a bit anthro. It's anthro in the fact that it's on 2 legs, but it's still, like, full pony. Like, pony face, pony body, but, like, 4 pairs of hooves. Like, it's anthro in that it's on 2 feet, but it's still close enough to feral that, like, I can take its clothes off without getting banned, you know? Like, there's no booba, no private parts. It's really only anthro in that it wears clothes and it stands on its hind legs, but it's still, like, close enough to feral that I can take off its clothes without getting banned. That's where it is. And I guess, like, it's not just a pony on its hind legs. Like, it has slightly more human proportions. Like the front hooves and the back hooves are, like, different lengths. So it's anthro in, like, that way as well. But still, like, it's still close enough to feral that I actually have a naked button set up. I set up, like, the model, I have it set up on my stream deck, and I have a naked button ready to go. I just press the button and all the clothes disappear. So I get to threaten chat with the naked button. Chat starts misbehaving, I'll tell him to stop writing or I'll press the naked button and burn their eyes. Not the naked button, yes, the naked button. It's actually the naked button, N-I-K-E-Y. It's even labeled as such, the naked button. chat shall be terrified of the naked button. Right? Butt on. I don't know. I wouldn't call it a butt on button because she only faces the front. So there's really no butt to see, unfortunately. Wow, wow. Ba-da-da-da-da. Mango dealer hurting in my DMs. Of course, sounds about right. It's called the butt spam button. No butt, she only faces forwards. I specifically insisted on no booba. No booba. Flat chest horse. Looked up, the pretty clouds are too distracting. Look back down at the ground! Lest the clouds take me! Clouds are too pretty for my own good. Don't mind hustling. Bad Pony setting up a mango set, and Ally was just trying to make enough coin to survive. Ah. Wow, there's a creeper. Look at him. Smug bastard. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. There he comes. Bitch. What, I don't like Bad Ponies trying to make an honest living? I didn't say that, I just sighed. You know what a sigh means. You're misconstruing my words. And I do not like to be misconstrued. Already an hour in. And I am out of... Oh great, I'm out of... Hang on. I need more brown concrete powder. Just recently found my Starbound series. You gotta say thanks for all the laughs. Aw, you're welcome. That makes me happy. Take all of this out, all this dirt out, because it's clogging up this chest. See you, nighty night. I shall be needing both more gravel and more sand eventually. Gravel, I believe I have plenty of. Sand, I have to check. Wrong chest. Nope, no sand. Oh boy. Alright, we'll use what we got so far. Oh, let me drop off this dye. Bum, bum. I expect one of these days to be walking along the roads and just find a traveling mango stand set up. Not much I can do to stop it. How is that cyan? It looks gray. Don't mind the random door-to-door sales pony here coming to sell you a box of mangoes for a small fee. The harvest was good this year. Well, at least you come by the mangoes honestly. So let's see what we can make. Ooh, I like the tough. I definitely think the tough gives something. The tough absolutely adds something. I love the tough. I'm such a smart pony. Like, look at this. Look at this and don't tell me it adds. It's beautiful. It's not beautiful. Whatever. Hey, Iced Mocha, thanks for the follow. Stupid creeper. I'm working here. Am I a brony? Yes, how did you guess? Yes, I'm a brony. How did you guess? You silly. It'd be very interesting if there's like a pony VTuber out there who isn't a brony. Cause you love My Little Pony? Me too, honestly. It was all of my teenage years. Hey, thanks for the follow. I saw you there. I'm not as into it as I used to be, but it was like a huge part of my life for so long that, like, you know, can't really let it go even as an adult. It's just who I am on the internet these days. I will forever be passionate about ponies. You can take the girl out of the fandom, but you can't take the fandom out of the girl. Like, being in a pony fandom for like 10 plus years, that rewrites your brain. There is no escaping. You are here forever. Your fave character is Applejack. I'm more of a Twilight Sparkle stan myself. I'm more of a Twilight Sparkle stan. Applejack's still pretty cool, though. It'd be interesting to see if there was actually a pony-themed streamer out there who, like, wasn't a brony. Like, that'd be a sight. The running joke with you now is you're not a brony while using a pony PNG. Literally writing Bat Pony love for your Bat Pony. 100% trust you on this one. Just a pony. Just a pony. Why would you ever think that I'm a brony? Like, what would ever tip you off that I'm a brony? Whatever would ever make you think such things? I have no idea what would give you such strange impressions of me. My sweet little baby boy, thanks for the follow. Whoa, this is coming out to be a spectacular path. You guys see this? Like, yo! I am digging this. Holy cow. I just grabbed random blocks, but they all come together pretty significantly. Not that block. Like, you guys, like, look at this and tell me that it didn't come out stunning. Like, I am an artiste! I'm amazing. I am the best road builder to ever live. You will never find a better road building horse than I. There was a time when you're going to be a VTuber. You've always used a unicornish animal of choice. Your gamer tag was always Pawnee till about a month ago. What texture pack am I using? The Love and Tolerance texture pack, Iced Mocha. It's a My Little Pony theme pack. You can find it by Googling. It should also be listed in my panels above, in the same panel as all of my mods. Aw, that's cute, Freak. That's really cute. I mean, there are ways to color, like, there are certain, like, ways to, like, make a unicorn that make them clearly not My Little Pony themed. If you want it to be like a unicorn, but not like a My Little Pony unicorn. Like, you know, like My Little Pony ponies have, like, certain themes. They're colored in, like, certain ways. And if you break out of those rules, like, you know, people won't necessarily associate you with the actual show. Oh, heck yeah! It's antonym time! Who's ready for a little karaoke? Bum bum ba dum ba da bum bum ba dum ba da bum bum ba dum ba da bum bum ba da dum bum bum ba dum ba dum ba da ba da 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 da. I messaged some pony over Tumblr last night. She said raw X3, so it's true love at first sight. Throw on my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, so cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She says, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m. I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a keychain of pinky. Her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and changes a two-edged sword. You made a crudely drawn muscular horse that's solid white with rainbow hair. You thought it was funny. Honestly, turn that into like a VTuber. Like a purposefully badly drawn, like, VTuber. I think people would like that. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you... I'm the antonym of the internet. Been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Oh, a froggy! It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so set your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restitch your heart, you'll be just fine. Oh, it's your life, you say, it's all mine. All mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speed. When Drifter says some shit, just block that internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, so cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you... Antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care you think it's cringe because it's not your life. Ba-da-bum bum ba-dum, ba-da-bum bum 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 ba-dum, ba-da-bum bum ba-dum, ba-da-bum bum ba-dum, ba-da-bum bum 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 bum, You have nothing against MOP though? Your wife canceled watching, went to the movie and such with the kids. Yeah! That's what it's all about. That's what that song is about. That's what I'm about. That's what my channel's about. Being comfortable with yourself and doing whatever the fuck you want. I'm a My Little Pony VTuber, for Christ's sake. Of course some people are gonna hate what I'm doing. But I love it, and that's all that matters. I am free forever. Cringe isn't real. Live! Live your life and don't let anyone ever tell you to do otherwise. Get a ton of graphics for so you're just trying to get you to let them make you a new model. Yeah, like I get so many of those too. Honestly, the ones that reach out to you, you never want those. Like most of the ones that reach out to you without you reaching out first are scams. Like, I can smell them. Like, as soon as they follow me, like, I can just smell them. I block them on sight. But, like, you can sniff out who they are pretty easily these days. They get blocked on sight. My follower count on Twitter would be would be so much higher if I didn't block every single person who was already a bot. Who was obviously a bot. Yes, there are several who use ponies on the internet, but nothing to do with pony fandom at all. Just came across them on the internet, thought it was a funny thing. And honestly, more power to them. They're totally free to do that. You're not even a VTuber, and yet you get tons of messages from VTuber artists on Twitter. Most of those are like scams and bots. Like, I block them on sight. I have the same problem on Discord, honestly. Like, if somebody just messages you hi, and you share just one server with them, they're gonna be like a commission scammer bot. Like, I block on sight, man. I don't even let them follow me. Who cares that it significantly decreases my follower account? I don't want you anywhere near me, you fuckers. Yeah, hello, Tommy. Glad you're here. Want to see that cool thing? Sure, you can show me a cool thing. I like cool things. What the fuck? Oh, it's supposed to be a heart fang pog emoji. Like, why? I was trying to figure out why it's round. Why is it round? I don't understand. Why is it round? Don't ask questions? Okay. Alright. You don't have the answers, but it's your remote. The person who made you that sent you that with zero context. Oh boy. And you used it? What if you accidentally signed into a contract to give up your firstborn child or something? You can't just use stuff like that without finding out what's behind it. That's how witches get your firstborn childs. I don't want anyone getting my firstborn childs. Those are my childs. This was moons ago? Well, contracts last longer than moons. Simple be child-free, scam the witches. Honestly, if you truly want to be child-free, like that's a good plan. But I want to have babbies someday. Someday I want to have the babbies. One day I want to settle down with a partner or 3 or 5 and like have a few babbies. Someday. Not nearly there yet. Especially since I haven't dated anyone in like, what is it now, like 2 years? Almost 2, no, like over a year at this point. Over a year and 6 months, not quite 2 years. Well, yeah, but like I don't... Just be careful if you're using AI, Freak. Like, some people will cancel you very hard for using AI anything. Like, you gotta be really cautious for that sort of thing. Like, there are people out there who believe that art AI, there is no way for it to be used ethically. So just be cautious. Like, the tensions flare very high when it comes to AI. Just be careful, Freak, my dude. I do suppose that, like, if you used a surrogate or something, or you adopted, it wouldn't be your firstborn child. So technically, I guess you could, like, get away with it. That kind of makes sense. Hello, Boss One. Oh yes, BronyTales has been up for quite a few years. It's a very safe server. It's a server that allows kids on, so the moderation staff is very active and very strict. You can't get much safer, honestly. What scary stuff are you talking about? And which security measures do you mean? If you're talking about chat reports, I have the no chat reports mod installed. And I believe it works on this server. If you're talking about the mods that were bad, I don't have any of those installed, and neither does the server. Like, I know there was a scare with a whole bunch of mods being like, you know, having viruses in them. But that's been taken care of since, and neither I nor the server have any of those mods. So which security measures and which scary things are you speaking of? I feel pretty safe, but I am curious what you're referencing. You'd only use it with a personally made reference image, and it's more as a joke than anything. Okay, okay. Just some friendly warnings. You know how the internet be. Yeah, everything got sorted out. I know that me personally, on this server is very safe. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. CurseForge having, like, mods that got infected. But that's all been taken care of, and I never downloaded any of those mods in the first place, and neither did the server. Yeah, those, like, when those exploits came out, people, like, rushed to fix them. Like, that was, like, that exploit when it was discovered, like, all around the world, it was the highest level of needs to be fixed an exploit could be. Like, that got patched ages ago. And there's no way, like, in, like, very few places, if ever, like, are running unpatched. Like, maybe somewhere in the world there's something that's running unpatched, like something absolutely ancient. But it's definitely not this Minecraft server. This is very safe. It's all been fixed. And all those issues do have fixes for them out and about in the public. The question is whether a particular person has implemented those fixes. But like 99% of everyone has like implemented them. Like it's about as safe as it's gonna get, you know? Most people didn't even know about it before it got fixed. It got fixed so fast, exactly. Like those exploits didn't just affect Minecraft. Those exploits affected the entire world. Like the entire world had to panic about those exploits. That's why they got fixed so fast. Yeah, BronyTales is very safe. Letting kids on the server, the server staff is super duper strict. You really can't do much better than BronyTales. Super active moderation team, it's awesome. I trust them with my left hoof. Used to be a graphic artist, just lost interest in drawing from doing so much less commission work, got easy to get burned out. I hear about that all the time, yeah. I mean, what would even be the point of hacking on this server? Oh no! You're on a My Little Pony server with fly hacks, where you're allowed to fly if you're a Pegasus race. Oh no! You have fly hacks on the server that allows flying. So terrible. Oh no! You're using an X-ray texture pack to find diamonds, and the staff catches you in about 2 weeks. You cause minor damage to the server economy, and that's why the staff catches you. Oh no! Oh no! You have kill aura on a server with PvP, impossible. Oh no! Truly, I am quaking in my shoes. Absolutely terrifying possibilities you have brought up. I've never bothered to like hang out in the Nexus, honestly. I never bothered to do any of the Nexus stuff. I'm happy just being a Pegasusy. Have you ever had fluffy cookies before? Do you mean cookies with like a fluffy, like a light texture? I mean, I'm sure I have. Personally, I like my family's chocolate chip cookie recipe. We always make it on the first day and last day of school. Family tradition. You run the Nexus just for fun? Oof. Isn't that like all parkour? I hate parkour. I could not do parkour to save my life. Genuinely. I'm so bad at parkour in video games. Which is one of the reasons I've just avoided it like the plague. It's puzzles and parkour. Nope. Not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I hate parkour. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh yes, BronyTales been around for quite a few years. If you don't actually look like a pony, you have to download like client-side mods like I have. But yeah, they have species ready-made that let you play like a pony, like let you fly and stuff. Very, like you could not get a better My Little Pony server than this one. I cannot recommend BronyTales enough. Your mom makes the most best cakes and cookies. She'll have her own bakery in the future. Good for her. Hello, Zoron. What are you getting up to there? You getting up to hijinks there in the chat? Commence Operation Hugathon? Hugathon? What do you think you're doing? Exactly. Puzzles I can sometimes do if my brain is feeling particularly big on a day. Parkour, absolutely not. You should come on and build and some stuff. Sometimes we help people who want grading themselves. You tend to not stick around too many Minecraft servers. They end up trying to recruit you to staff and you get involved in all the staff's offline drama. I don't think BronyTales staff has much offline drama. Like, Heart, you were a helper before you decided to retire. Like, I don't think there was any offline drama. Like, I think everybody on the staff team gets along really well. But you would know. You were like a helper for a little bit. Is there a mod pack for this by chance, or do you have to download each individually? So, you can join the server completely vanilla with, like, no mods downloaded, and the server will work. Like you'll be able to fly, you'll be able to pick a species. Everything special about this server is run through plugins. So you can join with a vanilla client, and the server will just work as intended. Everything I have downloaded is my personal choices of things I want to have. They're all client side, so they change what I see, but they do not change what the server plays. Bye, Heart, I'll see you later. Like, if you want to see all the different mods I have installed client side, this should all be listed in the YouTube description, but none of them are necessary to play the game. You can join totally vanilla and the server will just run. I just have a whole bunch of mods downloaded for my own personal taste to change how things look. They're all in the YouTube description if you want to take a look. The plugins are visual aspect. No, the opposite. God damn it, you guys aren't listening. The plugins are the server side. They change how the server looks. My client side mods change stuff on my client side, how things look to my specific client. Indeed, My Little Pony is client side. Ah! You meant the client. Yes, yes. I just woke up. Give you a break? Never. I shall hold you to the highest standards the pony kind has, because I am an evil horse. See, Heart wasn't like a helper for a super huge period of time. She stepped down for mental health reasons, she just said. But she says she can't recall any drama. And I don't believe, this is a big enough server that they don't really go out and try to, recruit people. But, you have to actually apply to be a staff. They don't go out of their way to, recruit specific people. So you should be fine on that front. If I want to hold you to the highest standard, you'd be a criminal? So, I bet you'd be a criminal no matter what standard I hold you to. You're a boot bandit and a hug thief. You finally fixed your diamond sword retexture. Oh, that's cool, Gentle Spark. What version of Minecraft is this server? The server runs on Java 1.19.2, but the plugins allow people to join anywhere from 1.16.5 all the way up to 1.20.1. And the plugins actually also allow you to join in Bedrock 1.20. But the server runs on 1.19.2, so while you can join on those other clients, I suggest you run 1.19.2 Java for the best experience. So you can join with other clients, but I bet 1.19.2 Java will get you the best experience. Most compatibility. Is anyone else getting deja vu? I repeat myself a lot, Zon. You should know this. I repeat myself a lot. It's just kind of how I am, you know? Eat? Oh, okay. Fine, if you insist. If you insist. Yeah, I repeat myself a lot. It's just how I talk on stream. It's my thing, you know? If I say the same thing multiple times, it means I have to think of less things to say. It's my secret. Don't tell anyone, though. Thanks, you picked the essentials like My Little Pony, a few quality of life, so I might check out the service sometime. Cool! We'd love to have you. For those of you thinking of joining, I know both Freak and Boss One were thinking about it. I actually run my own little nation on the server called Laponyberg. If you want to join, I can start setting that up for you. Very proud of it, and we're always looking for new people to live there. I'm assuming you guys actually haven't seen the Ponyberg before. You hear Wedding Day or yeah. This is the Aria remixed as a Queen Chrysalis battle theme. Used to have a guild in World of Warcraft called My Little Pawnies. That's cool. I'll show you guys my nation in a bit. Just let me finish this stretch of path. Exactly. There's a lot of power in saying the same thing in multiple times in several different ways. It's a very neat trick to be able to do. This sounds so dope. I know, Delta Brony is really good at what they do. Or King Sparta, I suppose. You give leadership to a friend before you left World of Warcraft. Aww! It's nice to know that My Little Pawnies is still out there somewhere. Oh, it's Skylar's birthday. Here. Traditional birthday greeting. Fourth. Fourth, fourth. Fourth, fourth, fourth. If you do a VTuber thing, you probably change it back to Pawnee because it goes better with the buff unicorn look. Oh, it absolutely would. That would definitely, that'd be some really good branding. I think people would be interested in that. The lyrics are popping into your head? Of course they are. They're iconic. Do 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 do. One out of the main 6 who would enjoy Minecraft the most? Dash seems like the closest thing to a gamer, honestly. Like, Dash seems like she'd be a gamer. Like, she'd get into it the most. I think all of the main 6 would get into Minecraft for different reasons, but I think Dash would, like, get into it first. She just seems like a gamer. Zoan thinks it would be Twilight. I suppose I could see that. My money would still be on Dash, though. Dash would prefer things like RPG or COD. Perhaps. But she's the only one that would strike me as the most likely to be a gamer in the first place. But you could be right. Fluttershy following along behind, collecting all the dirt I can't pick up. How sweet. Yeah, Applejack would make some sort of crazy automated farm that spits out like thousands of produce per minute. Like, you know, in real life, of course, it would be all hard work and everything done by hoof. But in Minecraft, you better believe she's making the most efficient farm she possibly can. Oh boy, let me store away some stuff here real quick. There we go. Here, some of you guys haven't seen BronyTales before. So, I'll give you a quick tour of my little nation. My little country of Laponyberg. We declared independence from Equestria, and are therefore a sovereign nation. I am the president. These paths connect Laponyberg and some other nearby settlements for trade and such. We will walk back for a little bit of drama. You know, just for the vibes. Or we could, just fly along the path. Telling you, we put a lot of work into Laponyberg. These paths are the least of it. What type of government do you have? It's a democracy. I'm a president. through the woods on our way back to Laponyburg. Just for the vibes. There it is. There she is, my beautiful walled city. Because the walls are mostly to keep mobs out and for decoration. Because again, a lot of people are pig outside. You can just fly over them. They're for decoration to like awe visiting like representatives from other nations and states. And to keep the mobs out. And to clearly denote our borders. So we have other paths to other nearby areas. All the inside of Laponyburg is mob-proofed. The paths are not, so I put up a notice. Overworld roads are not mob-proof. Travel with weapons and armor or use nether highways. Because people might get used to, like, Laponyburg being mob-proofed and then forget that these paths are not. The zombie might creep up on you. We have, like, the trailer parked outside. We actually have an official portal hub. So if you go through here, it's an official portal to the server's portal hub where you can go to other player-made towns, as well as several canon towns. So if I step through here, I arrive in Ponyville. The server has like canon towns built. They have a whole team of builders. Trailer park. There's not a trailer park. It's really just one trailer parked outside because I didn't want to park inside. But yeah, there's Appaloosa, our town, Canterlot, the Changeling Hive. So we have like portals to a whole bunch of different things. And I'm very proud that my little nation has our own official portal, see? Laponyburg. And there's our flag. If I step back through, you need that trailer. It's already owned. It's already owned, but I'd be happy to have you move in. You could build your own trailer inside the walls if you wanted. This is the communal nether portal with access to the Laponyburg highway system. I'll show you guys the highway system last. I'm very proud of it, and we've worked very, very hard on it. And here are our front gates. You can see we have like a portcullis and everything, as well as these towers. See? Look, you are now leaving Equestria. You are now entering the territory of Laponyburg. So we are no longer in Equestria. We are in Laponyburg. Welcome, friends. Let's do a quick flyover so you can get an idea of the size of our nation. Let's fly over everything and load it all in so you can get an idea of our sheer size. My banners are pretty, thank you. I designed the flag myself. Everybody who lives here designed their own house. That's a prerequisite to moving in. You have to design your own house. And I have to improve it. The approval is mostly a formality, so we don't have any, like, ugly dirt or houses. But yeah, everybody designed their own house. You can also just grab a schematic off the internet, but, like, that's... I like it like that, you know? So, like, every building is, like, unique. It's, like, a nice mishmash of styles. Everything from, like, cozy little cottages to larger mansion style, to windmills, to that house just has a satellite dish on top. We also have, like, houseboats and such. Dirt house discrimination. Hey, man, I hate to say it, but we gotta keep the property values up somehow. We gotta keep the property values up somehow, you know? There we go, that's all of Laponyburg loaded in. Let's get back down on the ground so I can give you guys a ground tour. Let me tell you, these walls took stream after stream after stream to harvest the materials for and build. It was insane. They took so long. We're actually at world border. You can just barely, if you squint, you can just barely see world border. Here, I'll get closer. So we're all the way out at world border. Like, about 12,000 blocks out. Yeah, there we go. There's the world border. There it is. So if I wanted to roleplay or something, that means we can't be attacked from the back. Because there is no back. See, we're right at world border. World border is about I guess 11,577 blocks out in all directions. And we're 8,000 blocks out in another direction. I would have made it at like a corner, but all the corners have long been claimed. Ooh, Laponiberg looks so pretty at night. You see, this railway existed before Laponiberg. Apparently it goes like all the way around the whole border of the server. So I just built underneath it. I'm telling you, man, it looks so pretty here at night. Let's get back to the entrance. Everything is perfectly mob-proof, so if I hit F12 while we fly... See, all the numbers are fine. Like, anything that'd be a light level, like 1 or 0, would, like, let mobs spawn. Or I think maybe just 0, I don't know. But, like, no mobs spawning here, nothing to worry about. Why? Who opened? You don't open. These are pathway markers. You can't open that. Turn that off. Now we shall actually go on the tour. So for those of you who don't know, Laponiberg is a play on L'Manberg, which is a nation that was made in one of my favorites, like made on the Dream SMP, which I was really, really into at one point. So it's a reference to that, and this is the Kamar van, the hot dog van. A one-to-one recreation from the original L'Manberg that Laponiberg was inspired by. Potion making van. Here is the Laponiberg meeting hall, where we can have like town meetings. That's one hot dog, indeed it is. And I can sit in a chair and have like meetings. Apparently with armor stains, there's a way to get these blocks to like sink into it so it only shows the top, so it actually looks like a piece of paper. But I don't know how to do that, and I never bothered. So instead of like just seeing the top sliver, so it's a piece of paper, it's just like an entire stack of papers just on a desk. Someday I will learn it, but not anytime soon because I am lazy. Thank you, Flatters. Here we come to like an open square place. I think Surprise was going to make stuff here, but never got to it. Probably more tents. We have like a little shopping plaza area. See? A little shopping plaza area here. If we go this way, we have some residential housing. I see Fluttershy 10 has a nice simple house here. This is Moonlight Nova's house. This is who I call Octo. This is, that's one of my moderators. Got a nice, simple little garden down here. Got a beautiful house on stilts. Nice and simple, you know? We head this way. From here, we can get a good view out onto the lake. Got a little dock here. What's your personal recommended site to make a custom pony skin? Usually play a character canon, but after looking at the rules, it's imperative to use an OC unless permitted. Pony skin craft. Yeah, I would say Pony skin craft is the only one I know of. So the skins you can make on Pony skin craft are legacy skins. They will be missing some of the features from like some updates that have come out since. But the skins you can make there will still work with the modern mod. Like even I myself, what I have on right here. What I'm using right now is a legacy skin designed on Pony Skincraft. So this skin doesn't, like if I want, so it doesn't have some of the fancy stuff. But it still works perfectly well with the modern version of the mod. Pony Skincraft is really the only one out there that I know of. It works perfectly fine though, so I would recommend it. Here on the docks, with the armor set on top of a slab or trapdoor under the desk, and then push the desk block into place with a piston. Huh. So no extra layers to make buff unicorns? There are extra layers on the modern versions of the skins. But there is no website that uses the modern versions. Like, if you want to do the modern versions that have, like, extra layers on the arms and legs, you would have to do it, like, freeform. I just used the same legacy skin I made a long time ago, you know? Might do your own research to see what's out there. You could do it by hand? Yeah. There's plenty of tutorials and stuff. I've just never bothered because I'm happy with my skin. I've actually got a nice crane, like, out in the harbor here. And look, the dock is an actual dock. It actually goes above the water. Like, look at that. It's a real dock. And here, we have a commemoration of Laponiburg's independence from Equestria. Got a little statue here. We also have an alicorn statue. It's got a little bit of wear and tear, honestly. But it's beautiful, and it's ours, you know? Beautiful dock, honestly. And someone's got a little boat out on the harbor. Made by Icy Foss, just a little boat. If we go over here, is our embassy, where we meet with leaders from other nations. I have a whole bunch of flags around from, like, other, like, nations or, like, towns all over the server. Many of them are likely defunct by now, but I still keep them because, you know, good decoration. And I accept more whenever they are offered. Here we have, like, a full meeting room. So this is like a round table, you know? You sit down. And, like, you know, you meet with a whole bunch of other dignitaries from other lands. I'm very proud of what I figured out how to do with the ceiling. I'm very proud of that ceiling. Then, of course, we have, like, a one-on-one meeting room here. I've got, like, a chest if I need it. Because, you know, you sign a contract, you might want to put it in your ender chest. Got a little bush, got some waiting seats, and there's, like, a receptionist desk in case you have to, like, wait to meet with me. Moving onwards is our administration building. See, Laponiburg Administration. So we have an office for our Secretary of State, Cherry, our Vice President, Surprise, and me, the President. So Surprise has a beautifully decorated office. As does Cherry. Mine is so bland in comparison. At one point, there was, like, leaves all over the place, which was a cool attempt, but it was just a bit much for me. Like, someday I want to, like, decorate it more. I gotta find something that's my style and decorate it more. Because Surprise and Cherry just make me look bad. Their offices look so good. But yeah, see, look. President Waterwings. Waterwings is my pony name. And I can sit at my little desk. Then, of course, I have all my records. Residence records, taxes, marriage, adoption and birth, immigration, and death records. I'm the president. I have to deal with such things. Up here, we have the bee farm. This bee farm I'm super proud of. I made it myself. So, oh, wait. Oh, darn it, a bee got out. Hang on. Get the fuck back here, bitch. They always do that. They hang out by the door and then they sneak out. Nope, get back in here. Naughty little bee. So this is a one-to-one recreation of the bee farm that was in L'Manberg on the Dream SMP. Of course, minus, like, the flags. The flags are different, and the exact placement of the flowers is, of course, also different. But other than that, it's like a one-to-one recreation. Pony Skin-Craft is down at the moment. You'd, however, find a tool in the mind of the pony, so there's various options. You just need to get a template. Pony Skin-Craft seems to go up and down all the time. Like, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down, and I have no explanation for that. But yeah, this is a one-to-one recreation of the L'Manberg bee farm. I'm very proud of it. I found a tutorial for this, but it turns out the tutorial was wrong in a lot of ways, and so I had to fix it myself. Put this flower back. I think I got it from, like, here-ish. Good enough. And this is the Laponi tree. It actually spawned here naturally on this floating island. Somebody added like this blue glass and like the lapis, so it looks like it's magic. So yeah, this tree was naturally generated, this big tree naturally generated here on this floating island. So it's the Laponi tree. I have like lanterns hanging from it and our flag. As long as the Laponi tree stands, so will Laponiburg. We head this way. Fly back down for a second. We also have like a bridge here to like, some of those paths are kind of twisty-turny. So this kind of lets you bypass on a nice bridge that also gives you a good view of the alicorn statue. Like a very impressive view. If we were to head this way, we have this pathway here. It's been covered with a whole bunch of trees and stuff, some which are not normally native, so it's a very, like, unique path. Very decorated. One of the few places here where with non-native trees is this path. Because there used to be like a much steeper path here. It was practically like a sheer cliff here with a much steeper path. But surprise like terraformed it and made it much smoother. So we had to replant all the trees along this area, so it ended up being quite fancy. Let's go this way first. It's mostly all just residential housing over here. We got like a little, whoops! Good thing I have wings. We got a little bridge across this chasm. No railings. You don't need railings. It's fine. Got a whole bunch of bees around here. Just wild bees, just hanging about. We head this way. This is Flurryheart's Flurryheart's house. I don't know if the person who had the canon role for Flurryheart, I don't know if they even still have that role or if they retired. But at one point, the person who applied for the canon Flurryheart role made this house. So I like to admit, because we're technically a rebel nation, you know, we broke off from Equestria. So I always headcanon that Flurryheart argued with her mom and then joined our rebel nation out of spite. I like to come up with like little silly stories. For like why things are the way they are, you know? We got another house over here with a big bridge to it. Generally, this person built this house so long ago, I don't even know who they were. It was a couple years ago by now. We also have the overpass of light, the overhang of lights. The lantern overhang. I've never actually come up with an exact name for it, but it's very pretty and I like it. Got like a nice little lake area here, very sequestered. Got like a little horse stables there, as well as their pretty simple house. That's what I really like, since everybody designs or finds their own house. Like, we have an amazing mishmash of styles that really gives Laponiburg a sense of personality. Well, where's the road? Ah, this way. Very simple path headed this way. Over that lake. And we got a very pretty house on stilts here. Flying back over all of that. If we go the other direction this time. We have the Laponiburg schoolhouse. This is why it's a bright red building. Not very complicated, because I built it myself, but this is the schoolhouse. So this is the first floor. They do reading and writing and math and stuff. Probably history. Got like a teacher's desk. You can like sit at. And we have all the desks for the kids. All the local kids, like North Star, Christopher. You guys will meet Christopher in a bit. I love Christopher's my little boy. And then Icy Frost. And of course there's like little cubbies where they can store their stuff too. Second floor, they learn more practical stuff, you know, like enchanting and crafting and all that. And third floor is kind of PE-like. You'd learn how to like defend yourself against creepers and zombies and other mobs. The anvils are also open for public use. So if somebody like doesn't have an anvil in their house and like needs an anvil, these are open for public use. If we head down this almost hidden little path, someone's made a home on a little island over here. Ooh, I don't remember these lanterns. Were they always here? Maybe they were. This is Squid Apple. They've made a nice little bridge across the water. They made a nice little island house. Like, look at this. This is so nice. Built into it. And then there's a staircase that comes up to another little part that's like all by itself. I think that that's so lovely, you know, that they made that this came out that way. Continue on in this direction. There's another, we kind of meet up with another road up here. This is just like a secondary way to like surprise his house, the vice president's surprise. And we end up here, and this is the fishing hut, built by ex-retired Vice President Lilacs. Nothing really too decorative on the inside. The fishing hut is mostly just for like display, you know? Bunch of stuff in here. Like nobody lives here, it's just a fishing hut. It exists, and it is here. And it is decorative, and it is beautiful. It's out on the water for fishing. Fine, I'll eat food game, jeez. Like I said, like every square inch of this place is like mob-proofed. We ain't getting anyone spawning in here anytime soon. See, look, it like there's a dock over the water. Whoops, my wings are waterlogged. Hang on, let me dry off. Oh, it's a little bridge over the water. Very nicely built. Over here we have more stuff. We'll look at that later. Actually, we can look at this now and then turn back for the rest of it. Where am I flying? No, let's go this way first, actually. Yeah, let's see what's the stuff's over here. I keep changing my mind. So this is a Ponyberg emergency bunker. If you look, you'll see it is double wall thick obsidian. And that goes all the way around. This is our emergency bunker. Because we are a rebel nation. Like, our entire existence so far has been peaceful. But I will not put the fate of my citizens into the hands of fate. I mean, the lives of my citizens into the hands of fate. The hooves of fate. You get what I'm trying to say. So, double-walled thick obsidian bunker all the way down to the new bedrock. Not the old bedrock. The new bedrock. Even the corners are filled in. So this goes all the way down. Because I gotta be able to protect my civilians, my citizens if something happens, you know? I actually had, like, the top portion of the shaft already built, ready for when, like, they extended the bedrock. Once they extended the bedrock, I built all the way down to the new bedrock for the rest of it. Takes a minute to get down there, but, you know, that's kind of the point. Some people keep suggesting I add a water elevator, but that would make it less secure. Bam! This is like the bunker. We got like anvils and furnaces and stuff. We got beds. We have a little farm to sustain ourselves. And you can see we're like at bedrock, you know, can't go any lower. Everything is double-walled thick obsidian. Except for that, why is there obsidian missing there? Excuse me for a second. Excuse me for a second. I need to go fill that in. I need to get some obsidian, fix that. Why is there a block of obsidian missing in my bunker? This is unacceptable. Who has done this? Oh, and that's Christopher. You'll meet him in a minute. Where do I keep my obsidian? I think it's in my nether stuff chest. There it is. There we go. That's better. All better. What I'm really proud of is in here, though. This took forever to get. So this is our food storage. Double chest of just about every food there is. So, double chest of steak. Double chest of honey bottles. Double chest of cooked muttons. Double chest of golden carrots. Double chest of bread. Double chest of baked potatoes. double chest of mushroom stew, double chest of cooked pork chops, double chest of coarse fruits, double chest of apples, double chest of cooked cod, double chest of golden apples, double chest of rabbit stew, double chest of carrots, double chest of cake, double chest of cooked chicken, double chest of beetroot, double chest of cookies, double chest of beetroots, double chest of sweet berries, double chest of pumpkin pies, double chest of melons, double chest of glowberries, double chest of cooked salmon, double chest of dried kelp, and a double chest of cooked rabbit. I could not fill this chest for the longest time, but then the server had like a store revamp, but now there are server stores that sell just about everything. So I got a whole bunch of server currency and just bought a whole bunch. Very hard work on these. Like, it took forever. Like, this was a project in and of itself. Because, you know, there's lots of different ponies here with like, different dietary needs. You know, I gotta be able to provide for everyone in an emergency. I take the safety of my citizens very seriously as the president. Nothing like a good bunker to set you at ease. Fluttershy standing guard outside while we did that, much appreciated. If we head this way, we have the library and some more civilian housing. It's a very simple design on the outside, but I quite like it. This took me forever as well. All these books here. Shelf after shelf of books in the library, 3 floors worth. Like all the sugarcane and leather I needed. Ugh, it took me so long. Floor 2. Floor 3, all filled with bookshelves. Quite a nice library we got here. And we have a little, you know, reading and resting nook. Quite lovely, quite. Again, like you can see, this is stream number 80. Like, we've been on this server for a long time. Always making improvements, always making changes. This is Ollie's house we're about to pass. And Ollie, we already passed Ollie's horse stable up there. Ollie's garden. Ollie's got a bunch of stuff around here. We have Thunderfire's vacation home. Hello, Thunder. See? Shakanir is like Thunder's little nation, so he's got like a vacation home here. Very nice little place. Nice and round, nice and cozy. Nice little chimney, too. What does it mean if a black sheep crosses your path? I know what that means when a black cat crosses your path. What about a black sheep? Surely that doesn't mean anything bad. This town looks good? Oh, we've worked so hard on it over so long. So many little details just everywhere. This is incredible looking, honestly. That's what you get when you do 80 like 3+ hour streams on a server. This is what you get. This is Icy Frost's house. I won't enter because we want you to take your netherite off before you go in. But that's their house. They have actually a nice like open window design. And they must really like the breeze. We're gonna head this way and pass Fluttershy's house. It's kind of like partially on stilts, partially built into a hill that used to be here. And there's actually like some gardens under the stilts. Like I made sure to plant the wheat. I planted plants along every single like river. Wherever there's space, there's like crops along rivers and lakes. So we have like natural gardens to sustain ourselves. Used to your offline worlds looking like that, but this looks lived in. I'm so happy to hear you say that. That makes me very happy. This is Fluttershy's house. I helped them design this room, and they've expanded since then. This is like their main room, but they have like a whole bunch of storage down below and other things. Now they got a mailbox. This is how they get to their mines. And they actually say that like they let people like take stuff from their chests, which is very kind of them. They have their chests unlocked, and they let people take stuff, because they have a lot of stuff. This is... shoot. I keep forgetting who lives here. But it's a very nice little house. Very, very nice indeed. We have another house just up here. They said thank you because they were sick and they couldn't finish their house, so I finished it for them. Basement isn't done. But like the inside of the house, I did this little area for them. And they were very happy with it. I mean, Pony Skincraft, if you log into it, it's like you're logging into it with your own unique Pony Skincraft account. And as long as it's not a password you use anywhere else, I wouldn't be super duper worried. Like, you know, just don't use an email with personal information attached. Like, don't use a first name, last name email. There's like a path back to the main path by the library. And we're going to explore the path we left earlier. So we're kind of working backwards here, but this is ex-Vice President Lilax's house. They retired. And Surprise replaced them. Whoa! Darn it, I always run into their berry bushes. I always run into their berry bushes. Whoops. I accidentally picked those berries. I did not want to do that. We got a nice little kitchen here. With like a shelf. You know, you could like let some cake cool here. Ah! Got like a little overhang here. Like a nice little thing. What is it called? Walkway. Yeah, nice little walkway. This is Chase Dash's mailbox and Chase Dash's house. Bit more mansion looking. Very fancy. I quite like the details. See, when everybody designs their own house, it does give it like a lived-in feel, you know? And this is my house. You can hear Christopher walking upstairs. Let me show you the other two houses on my street. So this is Secretary of State Cherry's house. They've got like a little path here that leads to like, they got some beehives out back. They got a tiny little path here. But if we head here, this is Vice President Cherry's house. Very simple, very pretty. I really like it. And if we head a little further along the path, if you see some random pony walking around the town that you were looking, that's entirely fair. Are you kidding me? We're open for tourism. Tourism is where we get a lot of our money. What do you think the shops down there are for? This is Vice President Surprise's mine. Help make it look a little prettier on the outside, but this is the Surprise's mine when they want to go mining. And this is Vice President Surprise's house. They're a very good builder. Very, very good builder. They did the original design for like these fancy looking paths. I've just copied their design. See you, Fluttershy. And you can see this path connects here under the little pony tree. So if we head back this way, Surprise actually discovered there's a slime chunk down there. So this is like easy access to that while doing our best to like prevent people from falling in by accident. Yeah, there's just a slime chunk there. We're dropping a few frames, but that's okay. You always drop a few frames around here. And this is my house. Let's do a quick fly around. Got like the entranceway. I designed this freeform. It wasn't on any particular design. I've also got like a little greenhouse attached. Ah, you can hear Christopher. See, look. Don't want Christopher to get hurt, so my rules say please no thorns armor or holding weapons inside the house. See, this is my and Christopher's home. My and Christopher's mailbox. Ooh, I better put these away. And see, we got a flag, I got my little compost bin. Hey, I had stuff composted in here. Who took my compost out of my compost bin? I don't have anything else on me I can compost. Whatever, it's mostly for decoration anyway. We head inside. This is my home. Here, let me show you Christopher. Chris! Where are you? He likes to play in the attic. There he is. This is my adopted son, Christopher. He's my little baby boy. Christopher, hold still so Mommy can give you kisses. Mwah. Aw, he's just a little camera shy. So his toys are absolutely everywhere. If you come to visit, you gotta watch your step because his toys are absolutely everywhere. I'm trying to teach him checkers. He's only like 4 years old, like 3 or 4. I've never figured out his exact age because, you know, I found him in the nether. But he's almost to his 4th birthday now. Well, we call his birthday. We call it his birthday. You know, we don't actually know when he was born. We can only kind of guesstimate. Chess is still a bit above him. But checkers, we're figuring it out. He's got a whole bunch of toys everywhere. That's lunch for later. And a greenhouse for him to run around in. With more toys here. This is the kitchen with, you know, brewing stands and smokers and furnaces and some storage. And a fully stocked fridge. Like the sink in it, we got the working sink. Fully stocked fridge. So if Christopher is hungry, just presses a button and he's got food. Salmon looks like it got a little soggy, but that's fine. Why can't I? Oh, my inventory's full. Little guy can get a snack whenever he wants. And here it's just basements. More and more basement storage. We have 3 levels of basement storage. And then this is just like a little closet here. I could like extend this further down if I wanted to, but I haven't, because this is more than enough storage. Actually, why am I closing that door? I'll leave that open. Christopher likes to explore all over. And I don't let... He's allowed to come down here if he wants to. Hello, Maddie. How you doing? I'm showing off my Minecraft nation. I have my own nationless server. I'm showing off my house right now. My pony is so cute. Thank you so much. Let's see, more of his toys. Oh, that is some map art of me and my friend Quinn, who I've talked about all throughout the stream. That's his OC Alpha as a pony. And there's me. I commissioned this art from him, and like so I had a frame added, and then I had it transformed into map art. So we have like a portrait of ourselves on the wall. NFC, if Christopher gets hurt, an emergency harming potions to heal him with can be found upstairs in my room by the bed. There's the little boy. See? If Christopher gets hurt, we have instant damage 2 potions to heal him with in an emergency, because, you know, he is a little he's a growing zombie boy, but he's still a zombie boy, so that's what heals him. So this is my bedroom with my bed, you know, got some necessities, got like the crafting items. And this is Christopher's bedroom. I did my best to like decorate it out like the nether, you know? He's got a little red bed. He's got some carpeting. He does his drawings. He's got a fishy. He's got some stuff that people have given him. A book stand, a place to play discs. His little brick of gold. And I have a family portrait here on the wall. Some idea, that's me and that's Christopher. Nice family portrait on the wall. I've got an awesome base, thank you. And up here is the attic. Christopher loves to run around the attic, especially when it's rainy. He loves to just stare out the windows when it's rainy. Dusklight, thanks for liking the stream. I think that's rain. I think Dusklight is rain. He's such a fun boy. He loves to run around all day. He loves playing in the attic. Hey, thanks for the follow. You missed the beginning of the tour for like the rest of the nation. But I'll do like a quick flyover so you can get a glimpse of the stuff you missed me showing off. And then we'll continue with the rest of it. This is the nation of Laponyburg. We declared ourselves independent from Equestria. You have ADHD too? A lot of people do, I think. A lot of people. Oh, I almost forgot about this. I didn't show you guys this. We have a little house here. This is Emma's house. house here. Nice little cave house. With like a dock and a boat, because they're living on the water. That reminds me, there was like a... Wait a minute! Random torch. No random torches allowed. What is this? No random torches allowed. This is unacceptable. I don't care how dark it gets, as long as no mobs spawn. Random torches didn't, like, remove the property value of the whole area. And we have, I didn't show this off before, but like, there's like another boat home here. Another nice cozy boat home. We fly back, past the Laponi tree, past Surprise's house, past mine and Christopher's houses. How long did it take to make all of this? Well over a year at this point. Like, this is episode 80 of playing on this server, and each episode is 3 hours or more. So a very, very, very long time, let me tell you that much. It's a lot of stuff that you're not even seeing, because it was already covered in the tour. If we continue back this way, back to where we left off. Yeah, me and a lot of other people have worked super hard. There's so many, like, little details, like, everywhere. Like, why is there a cow? I guess he's taking a bath. You do you, Mr. Cow. And here we have a beautiful bridge. And... staircase. You have a couple cool worlds in Minecraft, but you need to make something like this. You just gotta add time. The only secret ingredient to this recipe is time. Time and effort. So here is my buddy Blue's house. He's a non-binary slime dudette person. This is Rainbow Beam's house. They built and they live in a big gumball dispenser. You see how it's like a gumball dispenser? It's really cool. This is the original pathway before we built. See, this is the original pathway before the stairs there were built. That here is the HMS Twilight. I didn't show her off earlier. This is someone else's houseboat. Nice and simple, very cozy. This path is still a little twisty-windy, but you get used to it. There used to be another person's house up here, but they left. So now there's just like an empty lot here. For a second I thought there was something wrong with the tree, but nope, it's fine. You love that boat/blimp house? Yeah! It's a boat. Those are supposed to be the sails, I guess. Free space. Eventually. So we got like a little dock there. This is Skylar's house. I think it's Skylar's birthday today, actually. They claimed a little like island there, like a little mini island. They got a little dock there. And this is Skylar's house. They have a radio dish on top. I never really thought to put in place zoning laws, so stuff like this just happens. It does also look like a blimp, I would agree. I would agree, definitely. Yeah, I put some glow lichen on it to deter mobs. Happy birthday to Skylar. Indeed! Skylar gets up to some timey-wimey shenanigans. So, sometimes you just gotta look out. When you go by their house, you just gotta look out for the rifts. You just gotta watch out for the rifts when you go by their house. They get up to some timey-wimey shenanigans sometimes. Oh, you see that? It turned to night and the lights went on. And now it rains. That's alright, the Ponyberg looks really good in the rain and the night. The shaders make the Ponyberg look spectacular. This is Emerald Aura's house. went with like a nice modern design, you know, with some like triangles. Very fancy, very modern. A little bit on stilts. Oh, they boxed this off. This used to be open air. This used to be open air, but they boxed it off. Interesting. I didn't expect them to make that change. This world will make your PS5 explode. Well, this isn't even all of it. You just had a snot rocket lover's green? I feel that, I feel that. So this area is only my particular nation. Like, we are, if I hit F3, we are 11,000 blocks out in one direction, 8,000 blocks in another direction. This is only our tiny portion of this massive server. Many more people play on it than just us. Lots to see and do. Up here, this is Skyscamper's mailbox and Skyscamper's house. We got a nice checkerboard wood floor going on. Somebody else was gonna build a house here, but they never finished, and for the life of me, I can't remember who to like ask them if they're gonna finish. Aw, bye, Maddie. I'm glad you were able to come around just for a little bit. Have a good lunch. I hope it's very tasty. Speaking of which, I'm getting hungry. This is, I believe, Silver Star's house. Got a nice little garden, and another nice little garden in the back here. Never stop being awesome and amazing? Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, thank you. I believe this is Confetti Cake's house here. Indeed, Confetti Cake. Very cozy little house. You love to see it. You love to see it. This is Heartfang's house. Heartfang's House Cafe. Yeah! They're having a little cafe. What does this do? Well, that's the doorbell. Heart, are you still here? Can I show the secret? Can I show the secret? You have 15 seconds to tell me if I can show the secret, or else I'm gonna show it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm showing it. Oh, one thing I like, if you look on the map, you know, the blocks that at night, the blocks that are lit up and the blocks that aren't, like, look different. So you can actually see the outline of the Ponybird lit up, and I think that's so cool. Now you see this looks like a regular brown block. This is a shulker box. Do you guys know what happens if you stand on a shulker box and open it? You fall right through. Secret entrance, baby. Heart's got like a laboratory down here. And this is the way back up, watch. Press this button, you hold still. Whee! And then you just replace the carpet back down. Oh dear, I need to pee, chat. I need to pee. I'll only be gone for a minute or two. I have to go all the way downstairs to pee because the upstairs toilet broke and we're replacing it. But I shouldn't be gone for more than a couple minutes. Don't burn the place down where I'm gone, dang it. I'll be right back. dang it! Dang it! Ah, I didn't pause the music when I went to piss. I missed the beginning of Lesbian Ponies with Weapons. We gotta rewind, we gotta rewind. Okay, this calls for some cinematics. Karaoke time, folks. The tour can continue in a moment. Turn that off? No, wrong button. There's the button. Wait, hang on. I need F1 again. Hang on. There we go. It's 4:27 in the afternoon. 20 missed texts from you. I'm sorry. We're up all night getting friendly with each other. I miss you, it's magic. Staring at the mirror, gonna smile, smile. Don't be late, we got plans. I'm such a fucking riot. I'm so tired of keeping myself in a box. And I just really don't care, put your hooves in there tonight. I'm gonna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Fuck the man-hated monarchy. This is our world now. Gotta go fast. Step off, or you're gonna get cut. Ain't got time for your bigoted rut. This is your new one, just trying to know you're not hot. Discuss is the consequence. You what? All we need is some laughter. The world is on fire, and we're at the center of it all. We'll make out till the sun sets, and we'll do crime till we get dead. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Fuck the man-hated monarchy. This is our world now, our world now, our world now. I don't know what the future holds. We'll figure it all out in time. Probably more cinematic without the armor. Hang on. There we go. And I just really don't care. Put your hooves in the air tonight. I wanna fall in love with every pony. We're gonna set the streets alight. Everything's so fucked and I'm tired of being scared. So let's get out and fuck up Equestria. Fuck the man-hated monarchy. Our world now, our world now. You know what's funny? I think I actually like it better with the helmet on. I think I have helmet hair. Suddenly I think the skin actually works better with the armor on. Breaks it up a little bit, you know? Okay, back to our regularly scheduled tour. And let me pick up the stuff I yeeted over here. Go piss, girl? You better believe I pissed. I pissed more than I knew I had piss in me. I was like, what? I didn't expect to have that much piss. Let's get out of F5. Do. I just love seeing Le Ponyberg on the map. It looks so pretty. Continuing where we left off. Actually, let me get some water. My throat's getting dry. Hydrate or dihydrate, as someone earlier this stream said. Yuck. Like, lots of yuck in my throat. It's always like I talk for so long that my mucus starts acting up. And that affects my ability to talk. Maybe I should start taking a Mucinex before every stream. The problem is, I don't know if like a Mucinex, if like long-term Mucinex would taking, like, because if you take some medication, like long-term, you're gonna have side effects. Like, take it once, it's fine. Like, I don't know if I take Mucinex for every stream, if that would be mismedicating myself, you know? This is Jocka's house. Jocka is one of my older viewers. Am I keeping up with BronyTales lore? You heard about a group called Sis yesterday? Oh boy, have I heard about the Sis. They come and they go as they please. We tried to get involved in that and it was a huge mess. The Ponyberg is now going to do its best to stay out of international affairs, unless it's trade deals or actively threatens our safety. We tried to get involved with all that and it was a huge mess. Honestly, both sides seem to have major issues to them. Like that's why we broke off from Equestria, to be our own nation. We don't need to be getting involved unless it affects us. Jock is actually the person who gave me my poop armor. I had like armor and tools that wasn't as good as this, and so Jock made these and gifted them to me because he thinks poop is funny and he was on a poop joke kick. And you know, they're so good I have to use them, but they were like a free gift. You can't rename a free gift. And these are so good, so I can't just not use them. So I am stuck with poop armor and poop tools for all time. This is Max's house. They have a windmill. They actually have like a hangar down there. Poop is funny. Poop is funny. I will admit you are right. Poop is funny. And we got a nice little bridge here. Worked very hard to get it presentable looking. Mucinex is a brand name for guanifacinin. Mucinex is generally safe to take every day as it does not cause dependence, addiction, or rebound effects. Interesting. I'd want to do my own research just in case, but I do think it would be interesting to take a Mucinex every time before I stream to see if like it improves my ability to speak without producing large amounts of mucus that then affects my voice. Because if there are no side effects from taking it frequently, but like safely, then like I might end up doing that, you know? Anything to make my streams better. Ooh, okay, I did not actually expect to see the lightning. I did not actually expect to see the lightning. That actually gave me a heart attack. That was a jump scare, bitch. It took her 3 months during that one disease scare we don't say the name of. The demonetization disease. I have heard of such things. And this is Double's house. You've got like a pavilion. Because like it seems like these days a lot of foods cause me to produce extra mucus, which makes it harder to talk. That didn't used to when I was a kid, as well as sometimes it just happens after talking for several hours. So I wonder if just taking some Mucinex before a stream would just fix the whole problem. Anything to improve my stream quality, you know? Like, you guys don't want to be hearing me making those yucky throat noises. Yeah, very cozy. And that's most of the Ponyberg. That's all the big buildings anyway. That's all the buildings. Ah! Why is all the lightning sound like it's right on top of me? How did I get shot? Oh. Oh, that's where the lightning came from. That's where the lightning came from. You bitches. I'm gonna make sure to kill him without killing the horses. These motherfuckers, that's what that lightning was. There we go. 4 new bone horses in the Ponyberg. They won't despawn or anything, they'll just be there. Someone can come claim them if they want them. Yeah! Don't you love the sound of zombies dying on the other side of your wall in the morning? You can't get me, you're burning up, you can't get me. That That explains what that unexpected lightning was, because there was no other thunder or lightning going on. Also, the server has flying squids. The Walking Dead Equestria Edition. But honestly, if the zombie apocalypse does happen... I mean, I don't know, isn't the zombie apocalypse always happening in Minecraft? I feel like we're pretty safe. Fun fact, I switched my throw button from Q to P for pissing it away. Because I got tired of constantly accidentally hitting Q when I'm just trying to walk. So my throw button is P for pissing it away instead of Q. Yes, well, Ponyberg has lots of little nooks and crannies. And it'll keep growing. So many new little details and new houses that'll be built over time. Again, like, I am welcoming, like, more people to, like, join us, to move in. What I have people do is I have them design a house that they would like to build in the Ponyberg. I usually have them do it on this server's creative world so I can come visit it and look it over. Once they have a design that's acceptable, again, it's mostly a formality. Usually I only reject, like, you know, dirt houses and the like. They pick a spot to build. They want to build. Then, I approve the spot and they build. Once it's built, I extend the existing roadway to wherever they chose. So even if they build, like, way in the back where there's no road, the road gets extended to their house. That's how the road is, like, always worked. We extend the road as needed. Where am I putting this? There it is. That goes upstairs. So again, like, if any of you guys, like, you know, want to join the Ponyberg, want to move in, want to become a part of the community, just give me a shout. You know, get on the server, build something, and then show it off to me, and we can go from there. You will have a road, me 2023. Well, look, we can't just not have a road, you know? Not everybody's a Pegasus. Not all of my citizens can fly. Like, we gotta have some equality around here. Can't be a racist president. What happens if there was no space for a house? That won't happen for a long time, Gentle Spark. Like, we have so much space that hasn't been taken up by a building yet. What if somehow we filled this place up with enough buildings, that there was no space to build? I'd say I'd be fine with people, like, building, like, sky cloud houses. Or, like, underground, like, hobbit hole houses. Like, you know, there's, like, we would figure something out, but there's plenty of space, man. Like, there's, like, so much unused real estate. Like, don't even worry, dude. You could join, but you don't know what kind of house you'd want to build? Well, that's the beauty. You just build, you design. The house I built, I just started building and the design emerged. Put up the walls and add another ring to the city. Well, I don't want to cover up I don't want to block out the sunlight. I don't want to block out the sunlight. But the sunrises and sunsets look absolutely amazing with the wall. Like, it casts some astounding shadows. I'm also okay if you want to, like, find a design online and then, like, take that schematic and build it. Like, if you want to find a design online, that's fine. If you want to design it yourself, that's also fine. Welcome back, Flattershy. Oh, I haven't shown you guys the Nether Highway system. So you guys saw earlier how we have, like, an official, like, portal to the server's portal hub that can get you all over the server. It makes this path redundant, but I still built it anyway. So, this path will take us all from the Ponyberg out at World Border all the way to spawn at 00 in less than 2 minutes. We can look at it from the outside. So it's not just like a path, it also has like fancy supports all the way down. We do sometimes, but you like to build with the terrain. I get that. I get that. I mean, if you want, you could like, I don't know, pick a spot and then like imagine what you'd want to build there. Like, do I kind of do it backwards? You know, figure, okay, this is on a hill, so it's gonna look kind of like this. But yeah, like all of the different nether highways have their own supports. Let me show you. I showed you earlier how we were all the way out at world border, about 12,000 blocks out one direction, 8,000 blocks the other. This will get us to WHOO to spawn at 00 in under 2 minutes. Watch. I will not tell you how many streams and just how much quartz this took to make. Had to go around someone's gold farm there. And blammo! We're at spawn. Welcome to the Ponyville Station. If we just head into this portal. There's Ponyville. And look how far we've traveled. Like, remember, we were 11,000 blocks out in one direction, 8,000 in the other. Like, I think that's a masterful piece of engineering, personally. Of course, the official portal there makes it entirely redundant, but I still think it's my masterclass of engineering. Very, very proud of it. You spend the majority of this game building and then rebuilding. Actual addiction. I feel you. I can't stop improving the Ponyberg and its, like, local works. But yeah, see? We got these big, giant, like, legs. You can't see it, but these legs actually go all the way down to, like, the bottom of the lava. So if you were to take it like a lava potion, then you would swim down and you'd see it went all the way down. Took so much work and effort. Hello, Captain Morgan. And I can see how many people have, like, made the journey by keeping an eye on how many boats have been used. And now we will head back. So proud of our highway. Like, I know it's redundant, but it's cool for, like, roleplay reasons. Like, we built a highway. You know, like you could bring trade through here if you wanted to. If you make a house in Ponyberg and it gets approved, is it okay if you change the design in the future, or does it have to stay the same? You can absolutely change the design in the future, but it would just be the same process. You just say, hey, I made a new design, can you come check it out? I check it out, I approve it the same way I did the original design, and then you build it. It just has to get approved the same as the original design. You have bad news, what happened? Is it about Jimmy Buffett dying? Because I heard about that. It's terrible. For those of you who don't know, Jimmy Buffett died last night at the age of 76. Like, that's so sad. He was so cool. Like, I was shocked, you know? He still seemed pretty hardy in hale, even for a 76-year-old. also have, so this is obviously the way out into the nether. Everything is labeled, so Laponyberg Highway System. To Laponyberg. To Spawn. Free boats. To Rainwood. So these highways lead to all the same places those overworld paths we've been working on lead to. That's who sang that song. Yes, that is who sang that song. So this takes us to Rainwood. And as you can see, you don't feel like you belong in this community? Alright, Captain Morgan. I'm sorry you feel like that. Like, nobody has to stay. I saw that you left the Discord. I understand if you, like, feel uncomfortable. That's always going to be your decision. You can interact with the community as much or as little as you like. Like, nobody's holding, like, a gun to your head or anything. You gotta do what feels right for you. So yeah, that takes, and there's the road we were working on earlier. You gotta do what's right for you, you know? You just made a new Minecraft skin? Cool. What is it? This goes to Kieran Corner. Kieran Corner is Laponyberg's nearest neighbor. Very close by. Which you can tell because it's like the shortest... It's the shortest one. So this also leads to the outside. And this leads us to the center of Kieran Corner in this big tree. Right outside their embassy. I think Laponyberg is... somewhere. I think Laponyberg is that way. Somewhere. No, Captain means like my community. Morgan means my community, Gentle Spark. We had a discussion about some stuff earlier that they weren't comfortable with. Oh! You do mean the whole My Little Pony community. I thought you meant just mine. Can you clarify? Does that yes mean just my community or the whole My Little Pony community? I mean, either way, you gotta do what's right for you. You gotta do what makes you feel safe, you know? It's totally a very adult decision to leave spaces where you don't feel safe. What happened to your bubble? I guess your thing ran out. I guess your thing ran out. I do not understand how these memberships work, to be honest. Like, no matter how much you like a community or the people in it, if you don't feel safe, or like feel comfortable, it's a very adult decision to decide that it's not right for you. Only turned yellow like 2 streams ago? I have no explanation for how that works, my man. I have no explanation. This is Heartfang's castle. And I think that's all of it. I think that's all the highways. Let me check again. Wait, nope. There's still a portal to our end portal. You can wait no longer, or am I about to be booped? When you say stuff like that, that means you're about to boop me. I shall be booped. Yeah, I knew it. I saw that coming. And I've claimed the end portal closest to Laponyberg. Was very annoying to find, but I've claimed it and I've made a road to it. A Pegasus named Apple. Now I've seen everything. And this is the nether portal to the end portal. think my boat went through. There we go. See? So we can escape to the end if we need to. Yeah, we got another portal straight to the end. Portals for real, for real. Oh, indeed. We're working on restoring this. We're working on restoring this fortress. Doing a very good job so far. Make the stronghold into a house. It's more of an... Think of it as like an emergency exit. Think of it as like an emergency exit. Alright, let's head back to Laponyberg proper. Those are all my nether highways. I'm very, very proud of them. Very, very proud. This took so many streams to make. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Dot. I'm not actually in the portal. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Right, let's clear out my inventory. I have a whole bunch of stuff in here. Stuff and things. Stuff and things. Things and stuff, stuff and things, stuff things and things that are stuffed. Da da da. Ah, thank you, Fluttershy, for the dirt. Let's put everything back where it goes. Let's also move some of this dirt. This dirty, dirty dirt. Talking about server stability in game 1, if you could just having issues with the rapid chunk loading, unloading from the highway, it might be the quickest you've ever seen a player move in this game. Ooh! You think I'm causing the lag? Ticks per second, 16.32. The server normally does 20. Well, there's the ticks per second. You can see it in red there. It is ticking down a little bit as we watch, but I'm not speeding around anymore. So I hope it's not me causing the problems. That would be annoying. I spent ages building that highway just to find out it lags the server. This used to be my meat chest, then I started storing other stuff in it. Also, I sold my meat to buy other things. Probably that gold farm I loaded in when I used the highway. Maybe. There were lots of gold farms on this server. I don't know, the server's usually more stable than that. I'm sure the server staff... Ooh, look at my ping. Look at my ping. I usually have ping like... Honestly, I've had ping in like the 20s before. My ping is usually so much better than that. Yeah, something screwy's going on. 70 ping. I'm supposed to have a much better ping. Whole chest filled with meat? That's not sanitary. Who said anything about sanitary? It's a meat chest. Well, how do you know I don't keep it refrigerated? How do you know it's not a refrigerated chest, huh? Maybe I put my dirt in the meat chest because I wanted to keep my dirt cold. What do you know about cold dirt, huh? What do you think you know about cold dirt? Nothing, that's what. You're a dirt connoisseur? Or someone is camping in another port and zipping back and forth between the two maps. That can cause big issues too. Back in the olden times when you were in a BuKit server, you'd run into the issue from time to time. I don't actually know what this server runs on. It might be BuKit. Fuck if I know. I never bothered to ask. I just played on the dang thing. Oh, I never put down those buttons. I'll have to do that next time. Your skin is wearing a black speedo. Hope it's okay for server. No nudity or anything, so should be fine. Yeah, worst case, they make you put on some shorts. We'll see. I just be very careful. Like, this is the server they let kids on. So they can be crazy strict about some stuff. Bye, Frostblitz! Getting your hair cut. I could never. I'm letting it grow out long and wild. Change if they ask, not a huge issue. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. That'll be fine. That's so dumb. Thought the speedo would be a laugh. Seriously, honestly, I would never ever send my children to a private school. Religious or otherwise, I would never ever send my children to a private school. Like, people decry public school sometimes, that it's not good enough. But, like, private schools, I would not touch with a 10-foot pole. I don't trust that shit. Alright, we have been streaming for 3 hours and 53 seconds, which means I have half an hour before I need to go to work, so we gotta wrap this up. Aw, Christopher came to say goodbye to Mommy. Aw. Aw, now his camera. Let Mommy give you a kiss on the head. He's like, Mom! Mwah. He's like trying to shrug me off, like, Mom! Not on camera! Well, yes, on camera, because you're my beautiful little boy. Let me say bye to everyone on the server. Bye, guys! They give everyone a second to say hello. I mean, goodbye. To type things in chat. That's okay, Captain Morgan. That's totally okay. Come whenever you feel able to. You need to make the choices that are best for yourself. You are only answerable to yourself. I'll see you whenever I see you. Alright guys, so next stream I don't actually know my work schedule. I haven't looked. I want to say next stream will be Monday morning. If I am wrong and there is no stream Monday morning because of work, next stream will be Tuesday afternoon actually. It'll be a Tuesday afternoon stream. About like 1 o'clock, 1:30ish. Whenever that is, it will be a Starbound stream. I hope you all had as much fun as I did. And I will see everyone whenever you can join me next. Bye, guys! Bye!